YouTube! Welcome on back to another video. My name's Jackal, and thank you for clicking on this one, my friend, because today we have seen the scout weapons, we've seen the weapons for all classes, we've seen all the hats, but next up in order of the list again is Mr. Soldier. If fighting is sure to result in victory, then you must watch the Soundsmith video. Let's go, baby!
Alright, Soldier. He's one of the most well-rounded characters in the game, so I guess it's no surprise that a lot of people main him. No, like, seriously, a lot of people main Soldier. It's like Cloud in Smash 4. Either you main him, or you've got him in your back pocket, and you can play him if you need to. Now, since there are so many people about to get mad at me for talking about a negative, pre-existing stereotype for their favorite weapon, I should probably do that whole disclaimer thing again now, shouldn't I? So,
I'd agree.
Stereotypes don't apply to everyone. So, for example, if you use the Criticola, that doesn't necessarily make you an asshole. It's just that basically everybody thinks you're an asshole. Okay?
That's a stereotype for a reason.
Okay, let's begin.
I feel like there was maybe some comments on that last scout video about the Criticola.
Ah, the rocket launcher. It's powerful, it's reliable, and it's great for pretty much any situation. This is another one of those stock weapons that's widely used by almost every soldier, so it's really difficult to peg a stereotype for. The stereotype really depends on the soldier's choice of secondary and melee, since honestly this doesn't really say anything specific.
I love the body. You shoot it right out of frame. What the control that you have while rocket jumping, is there a certain way that you're supposed to do it? Because it looks like Soundsmith kind of has a really good grasp on everything when it comes to rocket jumping, kind of the way to control his body, the way to move, the way to sort of move the character around. It seems like the flow is really there, and I want to try it myself. I mean, we hit that 4,000 subscriber mark. That video should be coming out soon. I'm working on it now. And then maybe I'll play more Soldier in the future. I'm just curious about the rocket jumping. Original.
If you use the original, you're probably entirely too fascinated by dick jokes. We're talking like 5th grade dick jokes here.
Why is it just
there
in the
are
middle?
3 kinds of people who use the original. There's dick joke guy, there's I'm stuck on Pogo and Jump Academy guy, and there's I'm sick of the stock rocket launchers bullshit guy. Like, these guys love to tell you all about how the rocket comes out of the middle of the screen, not the side. Wow, fun facts. The first time I saw this rocket launcher, my friend was using it, and he said, it shoots straight, it looks cool, and it sounds cool. Just like my dick.
Nice. My shit bent to the left.
I was like, that's cool and all, but mine is black, and it's curved slightly to the right, and it works fine for me, so what do you want me to say?
All I'm saying is there's a reason this weapon has nicknames like the direct shit, the direct miss, or the best melee weapon in the game. This is the first weapon that I can safely say is definitely a war pig. Now, I started using this term when I was making hat stereotypes. It's based off the hat for the soldier, the war pig. The stereotype for this hat was that players wearing it always overestimated how good they were at the game. And then I discovered that a bunch of other hats had this stigma, so I just started calling them all war pigs. Now, as far as weapons go, this is one of the best examples of a war pig. Players using the direct miss usually think that they're way better than they really are. Now, that's not to say they're all bad. There are definitely some people who use the direct shit who are good, but those guys probably think that they're the best thing to grace TF2's server since Lenny Binds, so...
I don't know who that is. So I'm assuming with the direct hit, I was going to let Soundsmith say his whole piece. Now, direct hit, you obviously do more damage if you hit them directly? Maybe? So, I can only assume. And if you don't, maybe there's like less splash damage or something. So it rewards you for hitting them directly. And if you don't, oh boy, God bless. God bless. Good luck. Good luck on the front line there, pal. I believe in you.
Hey, you. Yeah, you.
Hey,
has this ever happened to you?
I keep dying because my medic girlfriend isn't online pocketing me. This game sucks. TF2's dead.
Well, fear not. The bad box, the black box, is for you. Now, for the low price of 1 rocket plus any and all sense of dignity that you might have left, you can run headlong into danger without fear.
Oh, this is the
Although,
robot
let's
mode.
be honest, you're still gonna play like a little bitch and never take any risks whatsoever.
Damn.
Okay, so this guy doesn't take the game seriously at all. You can usually find them on Hightower, Upward, or Harvest, but they're almost always running the Market Gardener. Sometimes they'll run other melee weapons to meme, but regardless, these guys are usually loved or hated. If you understand what fun is and you don't take the game too seriously, then you probably think they're pretty alright. However, if you take the game as seriously as a fucking national emergency every time you play, you're probably not gonna like them very much, and you're also probably going to circle jerk about them on r/TF2.
So, here, I'll do it for you. That's fucking hilarious. I was watching his health the whole time. Not going down. Where he was rocket jumping with the other ones, it looks like he took actual splash damage from the rockets. So with the rocket jumper, I mean, obviously within the name, it's a weapon specifically designed for rocket jumping. Do you not take any damage from it then? Or is that just like a plugin on the server? Liberty Launcher.
This weapon used to be a huge crutch, since the main upside was the projectile speed, which made it easier to hit your shots, but the damage penalty was ultimately a hindrance to players who could, actually aim with stock. But now that you've got the extra rocket, well, it's arguable, I guess. These days, you usually see players with the Liberty Launcher who want to Trollger, but still want a backup damage-based item for when they inevitably suck at Trollger.
Damn. What the fuck is that? That looks like a fucking...
So this weapon seems like a meme weapon at first glance,
like
but since the recent buff to its reload speed, some people actually consider it to be competitively viable, which I guess is debatable, but...
Soldier just over here, like, straight jorking his peen. What the fuck?
Since I don't really play comp, I'm not in a position to say. That said, players who use the Cowmangler casually will probably use the charge shot way too much. Although I can't blame them really, it's satisfying as hell to pull off. So there are two types of Beggar soldiers. Those who understand how to overload jump, and those who just unlock the weapon and don't know what it does. The first type is pretty scary and absolutely infuriating to play against, especially when you get killed by the bullshit projectile deviation. I mean, like, how do you dodge a soldier's rockets when even the soldier doesn't know where they're going? Now, the second type of Beggar soldiers are actually really funny to play against because half the time they'll miss, and the other half of the time they'll just blow themselves up.
How the fuck does this one work? I don't know how that one works. I couldn't figure that one out.
This person almost always uses the airstrike with the base jumper, which means they're basically free food for your strange weapons. It's actually a really good weapon for hybrid Trollger, since running it with the gunboats actually gives you rocket jumps for like 15 health each. Plus, the increased firing speed while rocket jumping can let you do some crazy shit, but I almost never see people doing it. It's always just the base jumper.
Holy shit.
Now again, stock weapons usually have a bunch of different stereotypes. So for Soldier, let's go through them one by one. So you've got the, I just installed the game and I didn't...
No, 100%. Like, that, he's not taking damage from it. I think I figured that one out. Also, that, like, fucking skip jump he did up the ramp, that shit was cool.
Play the tutorial so I don't realize that I have a shotgun soldier. You've got the pocket soldier, of course. The I hate pyros soldier. The I suck at market gardening so I have to use the shotgun as a crutch for whenever I inevitably miss soldier. And of course the I want to use the direct hit but I can't actually aim it soldier.
You know what?
The reserve shooter is always infuriating to play against, but when it's used on soldier, it's a little bit more respectable. Now that you aren't punished for jumping or walking on stairs, you have to force your target into the air with a rocket in order to get the mini crit, which means they are usually at least semi-good at rocket placement and not just a brain-dead fun hater who abuses stun mechanics and fast...
I like how I'm just actually sitting here learning and not trying to be... Sorry, this one's not going to be full of a bunch of funny ha-has. I'm actually trying to sit down and learn what these fucking weapons do so I know which one to pick when I start playing more.
Faster switch speeds to get easy kills.
Right, that looks
Man,
like more
talking about the
science.
bison just makes me really sad. I mean, it wasn't even that good to begin with, but now Valve has just completely neutered the weapon to the point where it can't even be used as a meme gun. If you see somebody using the bison, chances are they're just really hoping for Valve to restore the old bison. Come on, Valve, come on, just let us have this, please.
Lasers. Sorry, I gotta crack my back. Shoes!
Now, the one main group of people that I personally tie in gunboats with, 2 words, tryhard roamers. Now, what is a tryhard roamer? They're a person that probably wants to play or does play roamer in a competitive setting, and then so they practice this, roamer aspect with, pubs. They join a pub game, usually a 12v12 casual game, equip the gunboats, whatever, primary weapon they want, and they just bomb, and they bomb, and they bomb, and they bomb. You'll see them doing their little rollouts, maybe some CP process, roll out to mid, get to mid, do a quick little bomb into midpoint. Not gonna say it's always successful, but it happens. Now, before you say I'm fibbing, let me just let you know, I am literally this person, so I think I know what I'm talking about. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, that one was filled with a lot of words that I don't know what that was. I don't know what that one was. I think that one was a little above my pay grade. Can someone monkey explain in comments? Explain for monkey down below. What shoes do? Also more shoes for monkey. Explain for monkey.
Mantreads are the secondary weapon of choice for Trollger. You don't really see it anywhere else since it's, kind of shit at everything else. Maybe more people would use it if they gave it a buff, or a function to reduce fall damage, or something. But as of right now, you really only ever see this used as a meme. Which means that anybody using it can pretty safely be placed in either the I'm not taking this seriously category, or the I have no idea what I'm doing category. So if you look up team player in the dictionary, you'll find this guy's picture. This is a very common banner to use in MVM, and it's an amazing buff to pair with an uber charge. But since it doesn't have a passive effect like the conch or the backup, you won't really see it used too much by players who only care about themselves. If you're a medic and you see a buff banner soldier during setup time, stick close to him, because I guarantee he's gonna stick close to you.
Nice.
Now, there are two ways that you can use the Contra. You can use it how it was intended, as a support banner that speeds up your teammates and allows them to heal back damage they deal, which makes it ideal to pair with a Kritzkrieg. Or you can use it with the black box because you're a campy little shit who can't stay alive without a medibeam on your ass 24/7.
Shit, damn, that one felt personal.
So this is low-key an amazing banner. The problem is nobody ever notices it. The buff banner gives mini crits and the conch gives speed, but the backup really doesn't give you a noticeable effect until you start taking damage. Like, lots of people would realize, I got that kill because of the buff banner, but nobody's gonna go and say, I didn't die there because of the battalion's backup. So players who use this banner are probably team players, just like those with the buff banner, but they don't really care about the recognition. They just want to help the team no matter what, which honestly I respect the shit out of.
I don't know what that do.
Well, there are 3 basic stereotypes for this. There's the I'm using this with the airstrike soldier, the I'm using this with any other primary because I don't understand how easy of a target I am soldier, and the I can't market garden so I have to use this as a crutch soldier. I mean, sure, this weapon can be fun to use if you know how to airstrafe and rocket jump, but let's be honest, most soldiers that use this don't know how to do that.
Okay. Oh boy. I was kind of figuring out this. So that backpack, that last one was just a parachute, but the ones before that was like, oh boy. Yeah, this one I need like a pen and paper. I need to be taking notes.
Okay, so the stock melee for soldier is just really, really not good. It's so bad, dude. You could be using the escape plan, or the market gardener, or the whip. There are just like so many better options to use. So if you see a soldier with a stock shovel, you can assume that they just installed the game, or they have a strange one and they feel obligated to use it because of that.
You know what? Fair. Ask some pickaxe.
Now, this isn't used nearly as much as the escape plan, mostly because you've got 2 way better ways of dealing damage, so why would you use something that would only help with that when you are at really low health and have to get really close to them?
Damn.
Just Equalizer soldiers probably just got it from a weapon drop and don't understand that it's not really good. Also, it's worth noting that people really like to taunt kill with this. Yes, you can do it with the escape plan too, but people just seem to do it more with the Equalizer for some reason.
Oh, you fucking took a grenade off! Holy shit!
Jojo! まさかそのとっておきというのは。いいか、息が止まるまでとことんやるぜ。息が止まるまでだとどういうことだ。逃げるんだよ。
Oh, we're leaving.
やっぱりそうだった。
Okay, in all seriousness, this is a really common choice for soldiers who take the game seriously, since it offers an amazing well, escape plan. So if you see a soldier with the escape plan, you can probably guess that they're tryharding. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
No.
It's just a good thing to keep in mind.
He's posing on his body. Okay.
So the disciplinary action is a weapon that's really good with a team who knows what they're doing.
And people were telling me that one time that he was whipping his ass, you get a buff, you get a speed buff out of it. I'm paying attention to those comments. So you run up to a teammate, you fucking whoosh, right upside the ass, you get to go a little quicker.
It's also the weapon of choice for a team player. You'll see this used pretty often with a banner, since the loadouts that it gets used in are usually centered around support. This is the ideal soldier weapon. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. No, I'm not biased. What are you talking about?
Oh, Jesus. That was angelic. That was beautiful.
Peak performance.
Peak male performance.
Okay, so this is a really common melee choice, and players who use it will probably try to use it constantly, even when it's in their best interest to use, well, literally any other weapon in your current loadout. So if there's a soldier on the other team with a market gardener, he's absolutely going to try to use it on you. Whether or not he hits you, well, that's kind of up in the air. And that's all the weapons for soldier. Well, all of them besides the multi-class ones that didn't have any other
Well, fuck. Another one down. That, oh boy. Yeah, no, the secondaries I got real fucking confused with. Holy shit. That was a lot of info there in that one. Goddamn. Well, next up, it's the pyro, baby. It's the pyro, and I can't get into that one until this video comes to an end. So if you enjoyed today's upload, make sure you hit that like button. Comment down below any more reactions you want to see from me. And please subscribe to the channel, my friend, as we are on the road to 4,500 subscribers, big fella. You take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.